everyone, this is Mott. This is a redstone tutorial, and this is my hidden storage unit. So right now you can access the chest all fine. If I can actually get in there. Nope, there we go. So you can access the chest all fine, hit the button, the door closes, the chest goes back up, and then when you hit the button, the door retracts and the chest comes on down. So let's be honest, the door, obviously necessary, that's kind of how it keeps hidden. However, this chest and minecart, not too necessary, just looks awesome. And the redstone for it really doesn't add too much to the build, just adds that block, that redstone torch, and that redstone dust. And I said those backwards, but it is what it is. So this die right here represents the blocks that are a part of the build and not real too necessary for the actual redstone behind it. And the half slabs and the iron blocks are necessary because that is what actually uses redstone or affects the entire build. So over here, I've split it up into colors depending on what module we are talking about. So let's get to that. So this one on the left, you can start with the red panel over here is the input section just with a normal button, and it is just a very simple T flip-flop and some redstone dust. That leads into this green line over here, which powers the track to turn on certain tracks depending on where the minecart needs to stop. So you can see it's kind of like inside that block right now, and that track is off, so it's just going to sit right there until that goes on, and then it's going to go down. So that torch right there and that torch there will never be on at the same time, so the minecart will never just bounce back and forth. Coming out of the green section is this yellow section here with the half slabs. That powers these pistons, which is the right side of the door. That leads into the cyan or the gray, which powers these pistons back here, which is the middle section of the door, which leads into this white or pink section, which powers the left side of the door. And then again, the diorite being for part of the build that you don't necessarily need. And then this glass and iron over here is just the track itself. And that glass is kind of necessary. If you don't have it, this chest will hit that piston and the thing will just kind of fly everywhere because it's just a bit derpy. So if we come over here, there's a slightly different version of it. If you grab a button like this is a bit more hidden because you don't have a button just sitting out there. However, you do have to work some kind of gravitized block, so sand or gravel. Hit that button, it destroys, it opens like normal, and then same goes for closing it. So like I said, that's a bit more hidden, and if you want to make it even more hidden, you can use a trap chest and a repeater. Punch out that dust there, chuck down a repeater, plop down a trap chest, and when you open it, whether there's something in it or not, you'll get this chest that comes down, and then doing the same to close it. So it doesn't use too much resources overall, or too many resources rather. Block of iron just represents the actual building blocks for the redstone, the diorite for other blocks, the glass to go around the rails, can be any block though, sand or some other gravity block, red sand or gravel, half slabs or glowstone, redstone block, redstone torch, redstone repeater, 2 tracks, powered and normal, and just a few of each, you won't need too many. And then each kind of piston does use a bit of sticky pistons, I think it's 8 in total, and a minecart with chest and a button. So overall, not too many resources. For the amount of storage that this wields, maybe not the most useful thing or most efficient thing, but definitely looks awesome, is fun to use, and can keep your valuables hidden away. Alright, so to start this build, you're going to want to go up 4 blocks from the bottom of it, and this will be your floor height, so you can punch out these ones below it. Come out 2 and back 1, so you get this 2x3 area like this, and then out 1 block like this, put a button on its face, come 1 block below that and place some redstone, and then to the left of that, a piston facing up with some sand on top of that. Coming out of that, you can place a repeater, and it does have to be a repeater, it cannot be dust, just because dust powers the block, and then cannot power more dust, must power a repeater. So that runs into a sticky piston, and from there you need a redstone block. And from that redstone block, you can come down 1 block like this, and then 2 more, so you're at the bottom layer here. And then just place 1 more out like this, and grab some dust, and then place that along each of these. And then it should be powered, otherwise just there's something wrong with that block. And then block up like this, coming out of that dust. You then need a torch, and that's coming off of this block. It should invert right away. Again, if you don't see that, then you've got a problem. Coming out of that, you need a repeater like this, and then block like this, 2 blocks up like this, and then a torch at the top with redstone dust on these 2 like that. Coming out from there, you need 1, 2, 3 like this, and then up 1 like that. And then you need dust on each of those, and you need 4 stone slabs or glowstone. Glowstone's probably a lot easier to place, however, just for the sake of actually seeing what's going on, I am using half slabs. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then dust on top of that, and 4, like this. And then for the actual track part of it, off of this torch here, you can place a block like this and a block up like that. And then one more out like this. Grab a redstone block, place that like this, and then on top of this redstone torch, place a block like that, and then come up one like that. And then if you grab your rails, you need powered rail here on top of the redstone block, on the corner here, and then normal rail there and there. And then your minecart with chest can go on whichever one is unpowered at the moment. If this is in the inwards position, it will be the bottom one. Then coming off of here, you can place a solid block. Must be a solid block or else it will not power these pistons. So you need to place dust on top of that, piston like this facing in, and then one piston below that, and then block of iron or whatever block you're using that is on each of those faces, and that is the right side of your door. So then from there you need to come off of this half slab like this and come up one block and then carry it out 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and then place dust on both the corners and the middle, and then place a repeater on the default one tick there, and then the second tick right there. Then come out one block like this, place dust on that, come below that, and you can place a piston there, come below that, there, and then place more sticky pistons in like this, and then blocks like that. And so what happens here is first this will get powered, then that will get powered. So these extend, and then because that's powered, these immediately extend, which pushes the blocks up to there. And then when you're unpowering it, first that will unpower, so these pistons retract, and then these will unpower, so those pistons retract. So then off of that you can come 1, 2 back like this, place dust like this, grab some more sticky pistons and put them one like that, and then one more below that, and then you can place blocks on both of those faces. So then coming off of this track here, grab whatever block it may be. I'm just using glass because it's easy to see, and then just surround the track like this, and that is again so that the minecart will not just fling out everywhere and annoy you. So check that down there and try to get in there like that, and then coming over here, there, and there. So then if you hit this button, you should see that the cart goes back like that, and then hit the door closes, hit the button again, door opens, and here comes the cart. So if you want to make this more hidden like the one I had over there, you do have to work some kind of gravity block into your build, but you need a regular piston facing up and then sand on top of that. So whenever you plop down your button, you can click it, it'll immediately get broken, and it will still power everything over there. So then if we grab the button again, it does the same thing when you open it. So guys, this has been the automated hidden unit storage thingy. I think that's what I should call it. This has been Mott, and I'm out.